Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, as a couple of teams square off in a game that is often filled with hijinks and fun. The Duke's Mayo Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Wake Forest offense comes onto the field first today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next.
Ernie on the Jets. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Demon Deacons in the hurry up. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Really good coverage by this defense. That they were aware of everyone on the field and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Michigan! And they turn it into a defensive score.
The number one job in defending a quarterback is making him feel uncomfortable, physically hitting him. Nice job by the defense with the pressure. The hit on the quarterback forces the INT. And then Oski, as soon as you catch that thing, everybody start blocking, get to the near sideline, take that thing back to the house.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Hernandez. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air on 2nd down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Those are those where you're just looking at your hands. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. Dang it, I should have caught that. Nice play, break on the football. That could have been a house call. That could have been a game changer, but just couldn't secure the interception.
So Michigan's offense will take the field for the first time. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D quarterback.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Demon Deacons want to move quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Has to get there to move the sticks. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And now we see on fourth down, people are so comfortable going for it, especially around midfield like this. Find a play you know you like, short yardage situation, one you practiced all week. Go out, execute it.
Oh, he found a space on the right. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Demon Deacons have their offense in high gear. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. They'll run it from the gun. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback on the keeper. Lots of running room. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Underwood. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Simpson. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for it.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's going to run it. He's in open space downfield. Gets down at the last possible second to avoid getting lit up. And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Carney. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. from the gun, the ground game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Demon Deacons come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played 1 quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. The Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll go to the ground. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air, it's Underwood. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll move the tight end. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's McCullough. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Going over the top and trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And that lead grows even bigger.
Now look, you don't see kickers highlight tapes too often. That 61-yard field goal is going to make every highlight reel in the country. Wow.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Vick. Hits the afterburners. There he goes. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They want to run this quarterback. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, he'll throw it. Moves around to clear up the vision. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And you just got to wonder if the pass rush affected the QB's accuracy on that throw. He had his guy wide open in the end zone, but he had to throw it a split second faster than he wanted to. The ball got away from him.
What a play by this defense, and they perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game. They'll try a second time. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. All down at the 31-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. To throw, it's Underwood. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense, got him at the 27. And the Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. You've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. And the returner will be brought down. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. He'll throw it. Got his man downfield. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to fire. The quick out. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. The Wolverines come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Tight end now in motion. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They kick it away on 4th down. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half, down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
The Demon Deacons are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I know this offense has gone for it a couple times early in this game on 4th down, guys, but with this field position, I'd be surprised if they decided not to punt the football away here. You're just too backed up. You can't risk not getting it and just gifting your opponent great field position.
they'll start this drive at their own 48. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Caught behind the line, it's Haynes. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. And the DB right with him to knock it away. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, on paper, we wondered what this matchup might look like. And through 2 quarters of ball in the Dukes-Mayo kickoff game, it's been an ideal way to tee up the new season. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, I'll just say it's great to have football back. Let's send it back to the guys at the Dukes-Mayo kickoff game for the second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Demon Deacons will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll open the second half on the ground. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air, it's Underwood. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been...
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He goes down after the short return, can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They've got the screen set up.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Got it in the middle. It's Simpson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This kicker bragged that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Fires complete on the crosser. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Looking to throw on 1st down. Works the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Demon Deacons will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Vick. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And there he is again, another sack, channeling his inner Aiden Hutchinson against Penn State.
And that is high praise when you start comparing somebody to Aiden Hutchinson. Michigan, year after year, they find these dudes, man. The guys that will get after the quarterback. Hey, let's go, big fella. Let's go for that record.
A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success.
He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Wolverines will punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Wide open downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Demon Deacons want to crank the tempo. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And the Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He'll pull it on the read. Finding open areas. There he goes! He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. And the Wolverines just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Finds a tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Gives it on the option. Breaks the tackle. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll leave it with him. Makes his man miss.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Leaves it with the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Final play of the quarter coming. He'll do it himself. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And they're able to get him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Demon Deacons line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores.
Oh, change. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally find the end zone? He's looking downfield to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
You got to give this defense tons of credit because they have been lights out. They have not allowed a single point so far, and a big reason why is how well they're playing on the back end. They came into this game knowing the offense was going to try to throw the football, but they're not giving anything up, and another great job that time in coverage.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that fourth down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field. It's Underwood. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Wolverines decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Demon Deacons are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll take another shot here. Makes a grab on the shot. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Looking to throw on first down. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wake.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. He stopped short of the first down marker, had to get it to the 30-yard line, and now they're staring at 4th and short. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Zings it complete to the right. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. With the clock running, this should be the final play. And they're still firing away even with this lead. Touchdown, Wolverines! Quick strike through the air for the score. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these 2 teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Here we go. Hunt it. They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing, because if this one were played on paper, from the gun, running back gets to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Trying to beat the D deep. Snags it on the right. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket, and there's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Got it set up on the outside. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Mountaineers are rolling down the field. Wants to throw it. A little screen to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And a money down defensive.
To the air on 1st down. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
The Mountaineers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. Plows through the defense. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gilliam. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Using his legs to buy some time. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Gilliam. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads it left. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Looking to throw on 3rd. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here we go. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's complete. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football.
sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a...
crank up this drive with the pass. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Rides the back on the option, the give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. And to the end. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Gilliam. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Baker. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Give to the running back. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. The play action fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here we go. Lost a fire on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Catch in the middle. It's Gilliam. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a...
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Fires to the right, and he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Throws to the wideout. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
Well, the defense finally has fixed.
To the air on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. To the ground to try to move the chains. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll pull it down. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to...
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Wants to throw on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the foot. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Tell you what, when you...
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Gilliam. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He's got him.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Bunch formation for these receivers. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Gilliam. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Mountaineers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well,
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.